Yo, check it. 9th and 10th regions, stand up. I say stand up. Stand up. Bright lights shining, about to put on the show. The Stay Hot podcast where the real ones go. High school hoops, future legends on deck. Talking next up, stars sport a Nike check. From the hardwood grind to the highlight play. Breaking ankles, dropping dimes, scoring every way. Chasing big moments in every manner. From driveway dreams to championship banners. It's the passion, the culture, the hustle, the grind. Every jumper, every crossover, greatness defined. Shooting the deep three or rocking the rims on a small town stage or in sold out gyms. So lace up your kicks, turn the volume up. The season don't end till we get to rough. Future legends in the making, every player grinds. A Stay Hot podcast where the stars align.
Welcome to an impromptu session of the Stay Hot podcast. I am your host, Patrick Kelsch, trying to beat the Snowmageddon, a word that I'm already tired of hearing. And another phrase I'm tired of hearing already is, how's the double A? 8 inches of snow when the people want to know how the roads are. But I have with me Tate's Creek head coach Keaton Belcher and the newest pizza man, pizzeria himself, Todd Kelsch. Guys, thank you for helping us pass time here on this evening. It's stone cold outside, but one thing's always true is we stay hot in here. So
you were dropping bars in the intro, PK.
Yeah, I actually wrote most of that song, and I had to pay for a not gonna lie, I had to pay for an AI program to perform it because I didn't have anybody that I knew that had the talent to perform it. I know I definitely wasn't going to sing it, but the lyrics and stuff are my own. So I just think most Kentucky kids had those driveway dreams of playing at Rupp Arena. Mr. Belcher himself actually got to accomplish that dream.
Yeah, I was going to say. Keaton actually
had a lot of good teammates and a lot of good coaches.
Yeah,
and you guys hit the transfer portal.
Yeah,
before it was cool.
Hold up. You all were like raiding the transfer portal before it ever became cool.
It wasn't
Pat Elliott.
So the summer before my senior year, we were 28-1 without Pat Elliott. He was like the cherry on top when he traded. His mom got a PE job at Pendleton, and when we
That's
got
pretty convenient setup.
When we got the 6'6" transfer, he kind of put us over the edge.
Did Pat's sister? Did she play at Kentucky?
4 years, 04 to 08.
Yeah, I thought that was. I couldn't remember, but I thought that was the case. What was her name? Sarah Elliott?
Sarah Elliott. She played for Matt, maybe 1 year Mickey DeMoss and then 3 years Matt Mitchell, something like that.
Yeah, the UK women, that was back before they were prominent. But all right, we're gonna kind of wing this here. We haven't really discussed much of what we're going to talk about, so whatever pops up. But we'll try to keep you entertained as possible. But one thing I wanted to ask Keaton about, I was looking through some of his Facebook, or I was looking through some of Google Images when I was looking for the graphic, and it just hit me that
dang, Keaton's got Google Images?
No, you type his name in, type your name in, you get pictures come up too.
Hey, Kurt Signetti.
But just attending all the major league parks. Have you now done all that? Have you attended all the major league parks?
Yeah, and I finished it 2023 in Toronto. It was my 30th. And the best part is it never ends. So in 2028, you got a new Las Vegas Athletics. Kansas City's building a new park, and Tampa Bay was supposed to, but I think it got shut down. And then Chicago White Sox in 2030. So, when a new one pops up, which is every 3 or 4 years, you can keep doing it. So
where were the Athletics playing this past year? Did you go there?
So they played in Sacramento. I don't really count the AAA ballparks, but it's also not down the street either. It's like it was 2 states away, different animal. But I don't know. I'm a school teacher. Summer's off. Not married, no kids, so it's a little easier to travel in the summer. And it took me about 9 years to get all 30.
Well, I can say that I've attended a game at Great American, ballpark with you, so I can say that I've helped contributed to you
As of
seeing
I,
all.
and
Hey, there's a lot of talent at the field that night.
There absolutely was. I don't know how much of the game I saw that night. There was just a lot of things going around us that I felt were a lot more interesting than the play that was going on the field.
the last game I attended with Keaton, I made away with a Todd Benzinger bobblehead that I couldn't leave without.
I forgot about that.
Do you still have it?
I do still have it.
If you put that on Facebook Marketplace right now, what do you think the going? Or if you put it in the Maysville dollar bid page, how much do you think you get out of a Todd Benzinger bobblehead?
There's got to be at least one person that knows that he made the last out in the 1990 World Series.
Yeah, other than the three of us sitting here.
Right. There's got to be at least one person.
And, he does have a connection to the 10th region. For those people out there wanting to know why we're talking about Todd Benzinger, his daughter Shelby played at Scott High School.
I did not know that.
I think his son played at Wright State, too.
I did know that.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. See, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I just know when I was at Bracken County, I think Shelby played with Lauren Tibbs.
Okay, I have a question for both of you. I was thinking about this as a topic for tonight, but the 11th region, if you say that that's the SEC of the KHSAA, and all the regions are conferences, right? The 9th region, would you say that's the Big Ten?
Or the
Definitely.
ACC? Or the
100%.
ACC? No, I say more Big Ten because of the scores. Yeah.
So my question is, what would the 10th region be?
ACC.
ACC.
What, top heavy, then weak at the bottom?
You want to know why?
So what?
Yeah.
What are 6th and 7th though? Like they're top-notch conferences.
The 6th and 7th. I guess the Big 12. That's all there is left, isn't it?
Big 12.
The Power 4, quote unquote.
Right.
You could go 6th region Big East, 7th region Big 12.
I'm saying if we're doing a Power 5, the 10th region may not even, or if a Power 4, the 10th region may not even make that list with the 11th, 9th, 6th, and 7th.
Well, I think it's the best comparable because a lot of the 10th region is equivalent to the ACC because there's a lot of small towns. There's not many. The biggest city in the 10th is what? Taylor Mill, maybe? So the ACC is made up of if you took the college campuses out of the town, they may have a Walmart, Durham is tiny. Chapel Hill is tiny. Charlottesville is tiny. Winston-Salem, North Carolina is tiny. And, I've been to all these places. The biggest city in the ACC is Boston College, right? It has to be.
Yeah.
So, and it's more top heavy. The ACC and the 10th region right now are more top heavy, right? Where your bottom tier teams in both leagues are, they could lose to mid majors.
I just know
the obvious ones. The 11th would be SEC. It's a gauntlet.
Every game's tough.
And the 9th, the Big Ten.
I know that my Lady Cats are currently 11-4, and 3 of our 4 losses are from the 9th region, and the 4th loss is Bishop Brossard, who plays like a 9th region school. So I think Pendleton County Lady Cats are going to do away with scheduling 9th region opponents from now on. That style of play doesn't benefit us, apparently.
You don't want to play a home and home with Iowa on a Tuesday night?
Play where?
A home and home with Iowa on a Tuesday night?
Absolutely not. That's what it feels like.
I was talking to Daniel Brown the other day, actually, Henry Clay's head coach. He's been the head coach at Henry Clay for 20 years. I said, you don't go to Northern Kentucky much, do you? He said, absolutely not. He's like, I don't want to play the games that are 55-50, because I coached in the 9th for 3 years.
Right.
Listen.
You better be able to defend.
Listen, I've been a head coach in the 9th, 10th, and 11th. I've lived it. Coaching against Tim Sullivan 3 times a season will make you lose your mind.
I can only imagine.
Brutal. And Matt Oddie. Matt Oddie was great. Same district, got to play him twice, got to play him in the district. My goodness, it's hand-to-hand combat every single time.
And the referees let it get there, too. I mean, and what I like about it, we played NCC the other night. We didn't play well, but what I liked about it was it was a well refereed game, but it was kind of like no blood, no foul on both ends. You could literally do whatever you wanted as long as you want, breaking somebody's nose or an arm, or it was crazy.
The 9th region schools that I played against were Covelatin, Bellevue, Dayton. The 9th region schools that I played against when I was in school, I got my career highs against.
Northwestern.
Yes.
Nebraska. Not this year, Nebraska.
No, Nebraska's a Final Four. They could be the Final Four team.
They're 20-0 right now, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
you watch them play.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
like when you think of the game of I love Fred Hoiberg, the mayor. When you think of the game of basketball being played the right way, watch Nebraska play. They share it. They're so unselfish on both ends. Like, that's what makes them special. And the Big Ten now, shoot, that might be the best league right now in college basketball, right?
Yeah.
Brutal. Like, you got to go play at USC, at Oregon, at UCLA, at Maryland, who's got both leagues.
Those things are in the Big Ten's laughable to me.
See, you sound like my dad. Listen, okay? My dad gets mad when the clouds move, right? He's just whatever. You tell an 18-year-old kid, hey, I'm going to pay you to come to my school and you get to travel the entire country during league play. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to LA. If I'm going to Northwestern or Maryland or Penn State or wherever, yeah, I'll play in LA once a season. Like,
I didn't say about the kids, but the fact that you would have to play a game at Penn State on a Tuesday night, then again at Oregon on a Friday night, I mean, that's crazy.
Patrick, better being in class.
Well, those kids aren't going to class anyhow, Keaton.
I'm just telling you, you're making a lot. Like, Reese Potter's making $250,000 to practice at the University of Kentucky.
Well, he's redshirt. He's going to get his minutes next year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I would have taken a Taco Bell gift card.
Oh, I heard you got big NIL money at Belmont.
I got my per diem during Christmas break when the cafeteria was shut down. That's it.
Was that 3 meals a day?
$10 a meal.
How much?
$10 a meal. You'd pay your per diem and you have to add money on top of it to pay for a meal. That was 2009.
Pay for the what's the extra or what's left over?
Yeah.
How popular was hot chicken in 2009? Was it as popular as it is today, or
what brand name?
Oh, there's different brand names. Yeah,
like Joella, like Joella's.
Joella's been around.
It might have been like I know I didn't go there. It might have been very like new and fresh when I was in school.
Because I've heard Dave's hot chicken is like national brand, the hottest national brand in the country.
Is it Nashville based?
It's Nashville hot chicken. I'm not sure if it's Nashville based.
Yeah, I don't know if I've been there. I stuck, man. I'm from Butler, Kentucky, man. Like me going to Nashville, Tennessee, that was like me going to Mars, right? So like I kind of stuck to I eat 3 meals a day in that cafeteria. Like I'm getting free meals. Yeah, I'll do that.
I remember
like if on the weekends and stuff, like we'd go to Tex-Mex and get wings or something, but I really didn't venture out a whole lot to,
I remember one Saturday, me and Mitty drove to Knoxville to watch Belmont in Tennessee in Knoxville.
We should have won that game.
Yeah, you should have.
Alex Renfro went off.
Was Alex Renfro the best player you played with at Belmont?
Ian Clark.
Ian Clark was good.
Ian Clark.
Yeah.
Golden State
Ian
Warrior.
Clark was Steph Curry's backup for 3 seasons.
I know.
Yeah, he was a Golden State Warrior. Did he win a championship?
But like Alex was so good. Like if I'm picking one or the other to play one-on-one, probably picking Alex, which is saying a lot, Alex still playing
overseas.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's making that good money.
He graduated in 2009. Ian graduated in 2013.
17 years later, man's almost 40.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Jeez.
And I'm teaching 6th grade special ed,
Yeah, you'd be good. If I'm a school principal and I'm inviting 2 people back for career day, I'd probably invite him before I would you with the careers you all have chosen. But there's nothing to shake your head about. 6th grade special ed, you're making a difference in kids' lives.
Hey,
You're fighting the good fight.
Listen, I tell people all the time, I'd rather work with kids than adults.
10-1.
I work with both.
And in Kentucky, and PK knows this, After 27 years, brother, you get a check for the rest of your life.
That's right. That's right.
You get a spring break, a summer break, a fall break, a winter break. We'll be out of school the rest of January with the snowstorm.
That's very possible.
A lot of perks in public education in our state. We're lucky, man.
I agree. I mean, my dad told me at 6 years old that I better not choose anything with manual labor because I wasn't cut out for it. He knew at 6 that I wasn't doing anything manual. He said, you better go to college.
That's why I rent a townhome in Lexington. I'm not trying to do yard work like ever.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Let somebody else mow your grass.
Yeah, I got to watch film on Lexington Catholic. My goodness.
Yeah. Invite your handyman or your lawn man in to watch film to see what kind of analysis he can give you.
Everybody knows what they're talking about in Lexington, right?
Well, no, that ain't just Lexington.
Yeah.
Anybody's ever watched the game's a head coach.
Augusta, Kentucky is full of coaches.
Yeah. I mean,
you know how the Crickets, Kentucky's won 5 in a row now. Now we're not hearing as much anymore.
You're right.
But you wait till the next 2 come up and they go to Vandy and go to Arkansas. And if things don't work in their favor, you'll hear it again. UK's got good fans, but they got some of the worst too. They want to jump off the ship.
It's obnoxious.
It is. It's exhausting.
That's one of the qualities of one of the best fan bases in the country, though. They're always obnoxious.
Every time you win a game, you're the best coach in the world. And every time you lose a game, you're the worst coach in the world.
Yeah. I mean, he knew what he was getting into, though.
Right.
Also, too, I was taught at a young age, you kind of want to follow a coach that's struggling. Look at Cal. What he took over at UMass, what he took over at
Kentucky after Gillespie,
what he took over at Kentucky. He's a Jersey, name retirement. If he's following a legend,
yeah.
Hey, since we got several people live viewing this.
Oh, we do. Nice.
Oh, yeah, let's
name a couple. Who's
I can't see the names.
They must be bored.
No, that ain't the case. We got good people on here.
They must not have money on Baylor TCU.
I was watching the first half of Kane. I turned it off.
But if you're on here right now and you want to, there's a comment section. I can see all the comments. If you want to comment something to either one of these guys or myself, or you just want to join in on the conversation, feel free to comment. Also, if you're new here, please like and subscribe. All right. I've been stuck on about 115 subscribers for the last 8 days, and it's not sitting well with me right now, Todd.
Oh,
it's not sitting well with me right now. So if you're new here, like and subscribe. If you want to comment, feel free to do so. But
that's a good segment. What's not sitting well with me right now?
Yeah, it is a good segment. If I had to ask both of you, Keaton, I'll start with you. What's something that's just not sitting well with you right now? It can be anything.
I'll go one personal, one professional. Is that cool?
Hey, we're on here for a while. We can go 24 hours straight if you all got the stamina.
Yeah, and I'm not looking for whatever, but my dad has been sick for 61 days. It's been a tough winter. I'm not going to lie. Went and saw him yesterday and today. He's got COVID. He's at St. E in Edgewood. He had bleeding on the brain 61 days ago that led to basically a stroke. So we've had the Belchers we've had a tough winter. It's been
right.
Because Dad, the reason I coach high school basketball is because my dad, he was taking me to 10th region tournament games as a 5-year-old, state tournament as a 5-year-old, Pendleton County games as a 5-year-old. He's a Campbell alum. Campbell County, the reason I love basketball is because of that man. And he can't even come to my games right now.
Right.
So that's been tough.
That is a tough.
Professionally, we're on a little bit of a losing skid, and we played at Lafayette in early January, and they had 6 players on the court for 7 seconds, and they didn't give them a technical. And it was so bad they had to take it to the association, put it on the screen, and show the refs. So we play. I'm not going to tell you who ref because they're probably watching.
We don't have to mention any names.
We played at GRC Tuesday before the game. I kid you not. During the captain's meeting, the refs were the same refs. They apologized to me and our captains.
I would have said, thanks for your apology, but that doesn't get us the 2 points back.
Well, long story short, we lost by 1 point in a district seed game at Lafayette. Game tied. So that's what's not sitting well with me at this current
I think
time.
both of those things are understandably so.
Okay, what's not sitting well with me right now? Last night, a little bored, watched some old high school games on YouTube. One game that I came across, I think it was the 1998 KHSAA Sweet 16 semifinals. First morning game. Can you name the two teams?
Keaton can, I
Either
can.
Catholic or the Fleming game.
The Catholic game against
Scott County.
That is right. And those two teams are in the same region right now, right?
Correct.
That's not sitting well with me right now. Like, why can't you have like a Great Crossing Lexington Catholic or Great Crossing versus any Lexington school at the Sweet 16 would fill that place up? So what? I'm just struggling with these Georgetown schools being in the 11th region. Like, how can we work this out? Like, Great Crossing and a Lexington school have to be able to be in that.
I love the guys at Fromeyer and Stapleton, those guys, but they'll tell you that's not a 10th region school.
What, Scott?
Right. No.
Right. Well, Kenton County's got schools in the 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they do. You're right.
And
in like a 20-mile radius. No less, 15-mile radius.
And when it's their turn to host a 10th region, they hosted at Holmes. That's something that hadn't set right with me then and still doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad wasn't happy about that.
Well, and I'll be honest with you, I give a lot of respect to Casey Fisk, who's their AD. He came on the podcast that year, and he took the questions and he answered them, and he took heat and he answered it. But so I respect him for doing that. But I went to the concession stand, waited in line 45 minutes, and got a hot Pepsi. That doesn't sit well with me, Keaton.
And you got to drive an hour home.
I had to drive an hour home.
Hey, but Todd, that's more of a beef with the KHSAA than anything, right?
Yeah,
right. Right, but it doesn't sit well with him.
It doesn't sit well with me. Like that's a core memory for me for Sweet 16 memories. Like, it might be a top 5 memory. Rick Jones' game against Lexington Catholic that morning.
Well, 2 of the 4 teams playing that Saturday morning are in different regions now.
Right. Fleming County was in the 10th.
Yep.
And Scott County now in the 11th.
So is it 8, 10, 11, 15 that year?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I agree with you, Todd. And if they're on YouTube, I'm allowed to share the screen and I can show them on here. We ought to host a watch party. And we can do that because I can share my screen where everybody that's watching can watch. Because I've seen a lot of old games of high school games. I know Richie Farmer against Allen Houston's on there. I know I'm
young to have seen that, but
right. But I also know the game where like Billy Ray Fonz and Sean Myrick, I think.
Yeah, that is on YouTube. Patrick, a few of your games. Well, one game where you're on the bench as an 8th grader. I watched that game.
Is it against Woodbridge Academy?
Hey, when I played against Woodbridge, I was guarded by a girl, and they let her hand check me, and that did sit okay with me.
Was Don Irvin the coach?
That was okay.
Don Irvin was the coach. Yes.
I'm good friends with Zach, his son, and Zach tells me all the time, like, we used to drive to Cloverport on a Thursday night.
And then J. Frank Academy on Friday. Don Irvin told me there's no such thing as driving too far to get a win. That man's in the 12th Region Hall of Fame. For those,
he's in Florida trying to get wins.
Well, that's right, Evangel Christian.
Yeah,
that's who he's coaching.
Huh.
But Keaton, Robin wants to hear you talk about Chaw and what kind of impact it had on you. I mean, that guy's from McKinney'sburg, dude.
Is that a shot at Pendleton County?
No, that's a shot at Chaw.
I don't know, but Rob Kelsch thinks that Chaw is the funniest thing on the planet. Like, do you want to get him rolling? Just
Todd,
put him on a video.
Go to YouTube later tonight and watch Chaw.
Put up a picture. I guess you can't share a picture, can you?
So all I have to type in is Chaw.
No, hold
on.
You want me to
find a picture right now?
I'll find you a picture
what it is.
Chaw. Well, The only picture I'm finding of Chaw, he's got his middle fingers up. So, oh no, here we go.
Not going to display that.
Hold on. No, I'm not going to display that.
Is Chaw like? Is he a Pendleton County supporter? Is that what we're talking?
We don't know who Chaw is. We just know that it's Henry
But
Banks. Hey, here, hold on. Henry Bankshaft the third or something. This guy right here. He can chuck a rock like 1,000 yards. You just got to go watch his video. The return of Chaw and Chaw. But Robin Kelch is your boss currently, and he would appreciate
First district contact Robin Kelch is what I like to call him.
Well, first district contact Robin Kelch would appreciate is the next time you're at work, you stopped in his office and recited some of Chaw.
Okay.
He also passed along prayers for your father too, Keaton. So he misses our days at Carada's in the summer.
There's probably a 4 or 5 year stretch during dead period. A bunch of us high school coaches, we'd get together at Carada's in Augusta and just swap stories for 3 hours. It was awesome.
It was funny.
You'd have to take out a loan to do that. Currently,
is your company rivals with Carada's? Is that why you're saying that?
Okay, I don't have a company. I am a home pizza baker.
You want to sponsor Tate Creek basketball?
I made a pizza for me and my wife tonight. It was her side was pepperoni, bacon, hot honey, red sauce. My side was white sauce, Italian sausage, banana peppers.
Phenomenal.
And would you put it up against the gas station or Carada's for taste?
As far as taste, it's way better than both. I will say this though. Carada's sauce is good. They overdo it. They put too much on the pizzas, but their sauce, as far as flavor, is phenomenal. My dough has
great steak. I get a steak hoagie at Carada's.
Oh yeah.
I usually get baked Carada.
If you get a hoagie at Carada's, it's top notch. It doesn't matter what it is.
See, that's Lexington got rid of their La Rosa's. So I grew up in northern Pendleton County. La Rosa's was our go-to pizza night. So
yeah.
When I come back home, like I'm at my brother's now because of the snowstorm, just hanging out with my nephew. Like we'll order out pizza La Rosa's one night when I'm here.
What did you think about Tally Ho shutting down?
That's
I saw that. I've been there one time, state tournament 2022, I think. Yeah, I had a cheeseburger late one night after the night session, and
that was
they moved locations too. Then they closed.
Yeah, the original location.
A late night.
I went to the original.
Yeah,
yep.
The original location was dope. Like my dad.
My go-to restaurant, nice restaurant in Lexington, is Giuseppe's. Great Italian. It's phenomenal.
Noted.
Not been.
It's not too far from the mall.
So, like, what is that
road? It's like 2 notches above.
Is that Nicholasville Road?
Yeah, Nicholasville Road. It's probably 2 or 3 notches above an Olive Garden. So, like, on that level.
If you had to put together a Mount Rushmore of pizza places, what would you have on it?
Oh my.
La Rosa's is probably not George Washington on the Mount Rushmore, but it's definitely my top 4. Man, sometimes I'll crave Detroit style, which is Jets, like a little thicker.
Yeah.
Like not Chicago style. I hate
not
Chicago,
but Jets,
a little thicker. So I'll go La Rosa's, Jets. Man.
Rob Kelch is a big fan of Jets pizza.
Goodfellas. Goodfellas is like the New York style. There's one in Lexington. There's 2 in Lexington. One in Cincinnati. One in Covington. Man, the 4th one. I went on vacation to New England this past summer, and there was a place in New Haven, Connecticut called Sally's.
Yeah, it's world famous.
World famous. It was right near Yale's campus. So I love going to college campuses. So when I go on a trip, I'll try to
Yeah.
I've been to like 130 Division I campuses.
New Haven style pizza is the best. Like that's
Phenomenal. So Sally's is the George Washington for sure.
I'm jealous.
Todd, do you remember when there was a, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a Mama Joe's in Augusta?
I do.
And
Mama-
they gave free.
okay.
Hey,
Yes.
remember when they
Yes.
gave free pizza to
Okay.
Augusta players and coaches after wins?
All right. So Mama Joe's definitely they went out of business because of how we scheduled in the 99-2000 season.
What?
Rob was coming home every night packing pizzas.
Hey, there were some nights we go there because we won a JV game and we would argue we got to win. That it doesn't say it has to be JV or varsity.
And all the players would get free food. Mama
What was
Joe's
the
went out of
location?
business.
Where was it at?
Main
It was
Street.
on Main Street. There's an Airbnb in that location now.
All right, here's your good topic. Clay Monroe sent in. I think it's a good topic. He says Charles Bediaco, I guess is how you pronounce it, tips off in 3 minutes. Should he be allowed to play? I'm a hard no.
If he's allowed to play, I'm allowed to play. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm with
But-
you guys.
Here's
Listen.
should be the rule. NCAA, hey, if a player has taken more than one photo in an NBA jersey, probably forfeited his college eligibility.
I read somewhere where he has signed like 3 NBA contracts. Like he played at
Yes.
Alabama when Sheboy was at Kentucky.
Two 10-day contracts and then a 2-way contract.
And this
He
man's
did-
now in the NCAA.
No playing time. Never saw the NBA floor, but I guess played some G League.
But you can't fault the organizations and the teams.
No,
No.
I don't fault Alabama.
You have
I
to
don't
blame-
fault Taylor. I
The
don't fault it.
KHAA you have to blame NCAA and KHAA. You have to
I
make
agree.
a solid rule.
Yeah.
I don't blame the colleges for taking advantage of the rule. I
Right.
mean, I think you're crazy if you don't.
Well,
Right.
But
I
what
was
I
talking to
here's the
Kane.
part. But here's the part I don't like about it is, you know,
Keaton
we're high
played
school
against-
coaches.
Keaton
know-
played against Devin Askew.
We're high school coaches, and you know, fewer and fewer high school kids are going to be getting recruited now. You know, and Cal kind of said it. You know, why would I recruit a high school kid who needs 4 years of development when I could just go to the portal and get people who's already developed and already ready to play? And I think unless you're a top 30, top 50 high school kid, you're probably not going to be recruited. And I will tell you this is a fact to tell me this isn't crazy. Our football quarterback at Pendleton County, and you all know Pendleton County's football history. Our quarterback went to KCU on a visit, and their coach told him this past week that he could walk on. He wouldn't give him a scholarship because he's going to the portal first.
Wait, KCU?
At KCU
there's
is going to
portal
the portal first.
There's portal players for KCU football?
I think I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but here's what I would do. I think every league, whatever league you're in, there's a salary cap at whatever sport. Like the men's basketball salary cap in the SEC has to be, you cannot spend more than $3.5 million or whatever.
Whatever it is.
The Atlantic
whatever it is.
Sun is 1.1 million. SEC football, 20 million, whatever. But if every league is on the same salary cap, or you can pick 3 players to pay, that's it.
That's interesting.
You
You
pick
know,
3
because if you
players to
think about
pay, and if you're not one of those 3, you work your way to get a paycheck.
You know, because honestly, and don't blame the players for this, but like I'm thinking of Oway, you know, I don't know if the numbers that get passed around are legit about their 22.5 million roster. You know, I see Oway's making $3 million. Don't know the validity behind those statements or comments, but think about it. That's more than he would have make if he was drafted, you know, in a second round of the NBA. $3 million
dude,
more than what his
mental-
contract.
Think about
But-
mental health. Oh, go
But if
ahead.
they're already getting paid, Keaton, what's his incentive to go out there and play every game if he's getting paid regardless? Like, what's his incentive to play hard or play well? Or
It's different, man. And also, like when you graduate and you're not a professional athlete, you're going to take an 80% or more pay cut. Like, where are you going to work at making that salary? You're not. You're screwed. Which leads to more mental health issues, I think. You know,
well,
like
probably, you know, are these and I know some big time universities probably do, but are these kids getting financial instruction on this time? I mean, that's life changing money. I mean, my
Colin,
goodness.
whatever Colin Chandler's making, because he's not a leaguer, right? Not an NBA guy. What's he going to do to make that? I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he's an NBA guy.
I think he's athletic enough. I don't know if his game is NBA.
I was talking with Brad Cox about he's kind of like a poor man's Jeff Shepard in a way, which is like the ultimate compliment. But it could be better, I think. But Shep didn't play long in the NBA.
No.
Had a cup of coffee with the Hawks, didn't he?
Maybe. I'm not real sure. I didn't. Did he get drafted? Or was that like a?
I don't think he was drafted.
But
that's a good comp. That's a good comp.
He's from Peachtree City, Georgia.
That is definitely true.
And I think he played for the Hawks, didn't he? Let's look that up. I'm looking it up.
I'm not sure.
When you come out with a statement like that, I've learned not to doubt you. You're usually pretty full of knowledge like that.
He played 18 games for the Hawks in the 98-99 lockout season. He started 5 games for the Hawks.
People don't even remember that.
He had a career high 8 points.
Hey, speaking of basketball, and I know Todd, we used to do some of this kind of a joke, but have you seen David Turner's son's YouTube page? Dax's, he rips open basketball packs.
Love it.
But you know what I'm doing tonight before I fall asleep?
What are you doing?
Watching that YouTube channel.
Oh, you got to. I can't. It's like Dax rips or something. You could ask Dave. You could text Dave.
Have you ever seen? That's a genius idea. Have you ever seen Pete Rose open up a pack of baseball cards from the 70s and 80s?
Yeah, I have watched that.
It is phenomenal because he can tell a story about every player because he played for 25 years.
Right.
Or coached.
When
you went to all the what stadium was your favorite? Like just to watch a game, not
Fenway.
No doubt.
Like the fact to me is somewhat of a. I love the past and the history of sports. Like the fact that Babe Ruth played at Fenway Park as a Red Sox is cool to me.
Yeah.
Like I'm at a game where in 1913, Babe Ruth played here not as a Yankee, as a Red Sox. Like that's cool to me.
Yeah.
What's kind of my favorite ballpark is ironically the oldest ballpark. Also love a night game. This is a bucket list if you haven't done this. A night game at Wrigley in Chicago. Take the subway, worth every penny. Got to do it one time.
I have done that. Wrigley Field's the coolest field I've been to, but I haven't been to Fenway.
And when they made the decision to go from day games to night games, I think in 87, maybe late 80s.
Yeah.
It probably pissed a lot of people off because you know how people are with change. But, man, a night game in the city of Chicago, there's nothing better.
I've been to 2 stadiums, Lexington Legends and Cincinnati Reds.
But you've been to 2 Cincinnati Reds stadiums.
Well, I have. I actually went in 1990 when they hosted the All-Star Weekend? Or what year did they? 88. I did go see that, and it rained.
The Cobra won the home run derby, didn't he?
Yeah, and Barry Larkin was there, Sabo. I mean, it was a good time, but it rained a lot. Like, I know a signing secretary in the 10th region, Eric Thornsberry, as well as Augusta teacher Tony Roof attended the game where Pete Rose broke the hit record against Eric Shaw.
September 11th, 1985.
A single to left field. That's pretty. I mean, just
were they in the blue seats?
It's hard to believe.
Red seats.
It's hard to believe that
or the green.
Again, going back to my dad, like my dad went to Crosley Field to watch games.
Yeah,
so him talking about the Big Red Machine when I'm a kid, and I wasn't a lot. I was born in '86, right? So I missed all of Pete's career, all the glory days. And I was 4 when the Reds won in '90. But like 2 of the grade 8 are already dead. Joe Morgan, and they were best friends. Joe Morgan and Pete Rose.
Was Crosley and Blue Ash?
What's that?
Was Crosley and Blue Ash? Is that the field that was in Blue Ash?
No, it was in west side of Cincinnati, like near I-75.
Yeah.
There was a field in Blue Ash.
It's like a replica.
Oh, okay.
Of Crosley Field.
Okay. I know they've had some adult baseball leagues and stuff up there.
My dad grew up dirt poor. He had an outhouse till he was 6. And he used to say we used to go to 1 game a year at Crosley Field, kid glove game. and his parents would take him up. And he said in 1969 he saw Nolan Ryan pitch for the Mets out of the bullpen, and him and his dad went behind the backstop to watch him. He said he was wilder than an Indian. Like the ball, it was like New Kalush from Bull Durham. Like hit the mascot twice. Like it was like so out of control. But he was whizzing at 103 in 1969. But he got a ring. He got a ring that year.
Yeah,
Amazing Mets.
That is kind of cool, though. I mean,
oh, awesome, man. No, like the reason I'm into sports is because of my dad. Like my dad is the best guy that I know, and I would tell anybody that. And you guys have met him. You've seen him.
And I think we'd all say that. I mean, about our dads. I mean, I think that's part of the reason we're as sports loving as we are is the same way. I mean, I remember
my dad took me to the Masters in 2000. Vijay Singh won. Like, I'm the luckiest dude on the planet, man.
Vijay Singh was a dog.
He made the cut last weekend. He's still a dog.
2000, that was probably, oh my gosh, that was his prime.
Is VJ 80 yet?
No.
He made the cut in a senior event or in a
Big
pro
boy.
event?
Pro event.
Stop it.
Made the cut.
That's amazing.
That's what's so special about golf. Like it's like a fine wine. The older you get, sometimes the better you get.
Do I have that right? Is Vijay Singh from Fiji?
Yeah, the island of Fiji. Yeah.
Won the 2000 Masters.
Oh.
And made the cut.
And obviously the next 4 majors was won by Tiger Woods.
4 in a row.
Will Tiger ever play in another major? Or is his window closed?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah,
I'm going to say yes.
I think he's too competitive not to. I think he'll.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll play well, but I'm going to say yes.
Can you imagine Tiger on the senior tour?
Sell a lot of tickets, man.
He may not be able to win a senior tour event right now.
I was talking about this the other day with somebody. You know how when we were younger and there's like NBA video games and Jordan wasn't on a lot of them?
Right.
How badass was that? Like Michael Jordan was so good that he blocked the rights for his image and his name and his number so that he wasn't on video games. Like that's how the standard that doesn't happen anymore,
Right. Oh, I remember
Michael Jordan was not on NBA Live ever.
He wasn't until
they brought back the old guys. Yeah.
I think it was NBA Live 96 where you could create a player for the first time in an NBA video game, right?
And then NBA Live 2001, they brought back the old guy. Like you could play with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and.
Well, so in 96, you could put in codes and you could get Michael Jordan and you could get these old-time players. And I just remember how big of a deal that was. Because for me, NBA Live 95 was life-changing for me. That was
great.
That was such a great game. But then 96 came out and you could finally play with Michael Jordan and have the Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the Sega Genesis, Bulls
The only game you could play with Michael Jordan on at that time was Michael Jordan versus the Windy City or something like that.
The cover. He has a ball, like a flame-throwing ball in his hand.
You could throw flame-throwing basketballs and it was like a traditional beat-em-up. Like you're just going through the game, beating up dudes, skeletons in Chicago with a flame-throwing ball.
Remember Barkley Shut Up and Jam?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Hey, speaking of Brent Bach here, I know Todd's probably seen. Keaton, I don't know if you're ever on Facebook or have Facebook, but he puts basketball videos of his twin sons going one-on-one down in the basement and announces starting lineups and have on NBA jerseys. And he's sitting on a gold mine over there. I literally think his videos could go viral.
I got to give that dude credit because my kids play mini hoop all dang day, right? And I couldn't record them for more than 60 seconds without them having a knockdown drag out or one crying. So the fact that his kids behave that well to be able to do that, I got to give him props.
Absolutely. And the videos are well done. Like it's
When I was a JV coach, is Brent listening now?
I don't know. I know he reposted the stream.
Quick Brent box story. When I was the JV coach at Pendleton, of course I'm the assistant for varsity. We're playing at Augusta his senior year. Ed Cravens is our head coach and Kane is our other assistant. So it's us three. We get a technical in warm-ups for dunking and warm-ups. Kid that couldn't dunk, right? Just hanging on the rim. Refs are out. Brent makes both free throws, no time on the clock. They get the first. We didn't even do the jump ball. They get the ball. He comes down, pulls up right as soon as he crossed the Panther head. The score is 5-0 Augusta.
Before you ever touch the ball.
With 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. That's how good Brent Bach was. I got to pee. I'll be right back.
All right. I know. I remember watching Brent Bach do all kinds of crazy things, like beat Mason County.
Pretty memorable.
Single-handedly, like 51 or something.
Yeah, I think he had 48 of 60-something points that night.
And I think he assisted on the other points that were scored.
I'm sure he did because he was double-teamed and had to get rid of the ball.
Do you remember back in the day when, like, and I know it's probably still the same way, but it just but like when Augusta won a big game, it was a big deal. Like we'd go to the corner and party all night.
Yeah.
Like when Rachel and them won the district in 93, Bracken County girls, they'd already reserved the corner. We ate their cake. We ate their hamburgers because they already had it reserved thinking they were going to win. And I will tell you one of the best watch parties. And I doubt that Marcia Godman or Allison Dales is watching. But Irvin, we hosted as Dana.
I was on
Rachel. There. Yeah, that night. And I invited those
93 game.
I invited those two to join it. And they both sent back just middle fingers. They didn't want no part of it. But
yeah, listen, the Corner Cafe being closed is a
that's
travesty.
Something that's not sitting well with me right now.
It's a travesty, Patrick.
Is it sitting well with you?
No, that is a community staple. Not only do they, I mean, you can't get a burger like that anywhere else in town.
No. And how many snow days or days off did me and you go down there for lunch? And
right.
Yeah.
And during the summer, I mean, once a week we would go down there and have lunch. So like, but not just that, like that's where the old timers went and discussed Augusta basketball. That's not happening anymore. Like those old timers are not getting together and talking about Augusta basketball anymore. If they are, it's at the game.
Do you think they're in a group text message?
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
T9 and flip phones.
Yeah,
hitting that button 3 times to get the letter there.
No, I've tried to help my dad create a DraftKings account, and he still wants to call somebody.
Dude, your dad's a legend, man.
Steve Kelsch could text because when I would send in my King of the Hill picks, he'd always reply with a thanks.
Oh yeah, he's a good texter. The apps, that sort of thing, he's kind of slow to catch on, but for a long time he did do like daily fantasy leagues with me and on FanDuel.
Nice.
Every Sunday. So like he's almost there to the 21st century gambling. He's still in the 90s gambling mode. He took me to the state tournament with him. He never really wanted to because there was a lot of debauchery going on with the Kelsch family at the state tournament up until I was able to go as like a third grader. But the reason I was able to go is the Kentucky Post had their pick 'em, and I won as a third grader.
I used to fill that out every year. Loved it.
Yeah. So he didn't have a choice. He had to take me, right?
Man, when I was growing up, we'd play on Friday night. This is before I was playing high school ball and even during I played high school ball. Saturday morning, of course, we got the Post at our house, Northern Pendleton County, looking at Kentucky's box scores.
Right.
We drive down to BB's and Butler, me and Dad. We get a pack of donuts, some orange juice, a Herald Leader, and a Courier Journal. We go back home. We'd be watching the news or whatever, and we go through every box score all over Kentucky. Hey, did you see where Fleming County beat, I don't know, Tollsboro last night? How many points did Hamilton have? 12.
Right.
And he made 3. Like, we did that every Saturday morning, man. It was awesome.
Kids nowadays that don't know what we had to go through to see a box score. Now you can just go to Ryherds, click on a team, and they've made that stuff so easy, which I was glad to hear that the KHSAA is going to
County, like the Pet Band, only plays during postseason. It drives me crazy. Like where I'm from, the Pet Band of Pendleton, that's worth at least 6 points.
Let's not. We're not going to get on the Pet Band at Pendleton. It's been a hot, controversial topic on Facebook as of late, and my man, the director, has been taking some heat, and I've kind of stood up for him on there, so I'm not going to. He's people making a big deal out of nothing is basically what it is, but he's not been. And I don't know, like I said, I'm not from Pendleton County, but I do know when I used to go to Pendleton County games, the band was always good. Harrison County always had a good band. But, he plays 3 home girls games. He plays 3 home boys games, but he plays every district game, and he goes to every postseason, region, district, whatever.
Hey, I would take that and run with it, brother.
I know. And and some people are complaining that he's not at every home game. But if you think of every home game for boys and girls now, I mean, that's tough. I mean,
something
things have changed a lot.
I was giving a lot of credit to my dad, but my mom was a Pendleton cheerleader from 1977 to 1981. And back when she cheered at Pendleton, you rode the bus. You cheered at every game, and you rode the bus with the players and the coaches to road games. So on a bus, it would be cheerleaders up front, coaches in the middle, players in the back. So she would literally listen to Philip Wood and Woody Crum talk about basketball on the way and on the way home from games. Like, so she's been around it. She had 3 brothers that played for Pendleton. Her dad played for Falmouth, my grandpa. So it's like I was injected with high school basketball at a young age.
Well, and nowadays, cheerleaders only do home games.
We only do any district seed game or city game.
They travel.
Yep.
Well, I say travel, but like 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah, like
y'all probably don't even take a bus.
I could probably hit a 3-wood at Lafayette.
Do you all take a bus?
No, but we did at Ryle. See, I was used to that at Ryle. We didn't take a bus. But I do miss the camaraderie and traveling together. But man, it's nice.
You get home so much quicker.
Dog, at 9:10, I'm running through Canes getting a 6-piece. Like it's nice, man.
I know. See,
dang,
that's where
6 tenders, Keaton. Jeez, how many sauces do you go through with 6 tenders?
They only give you 2.
I put on so much weight. I'm so fat now, man.
I'll tell you that
extra toast, no slaw, extra toast.
No, slaw,
Dr.
Pepper. But I used to be one of those guys that you always ride the bus home. Team, blah blah blah. But
nobody rides the bus home.
As I've gotten older, if parents sign them out, I let them ride with their parents. And there's only like 1 or 2 girls on the bus, plus the coaches and driver. Eating takes like a third of the time.
Yep.
You get in the restaurant, you order, you get out, and you're home an hour and a half earlier than what you would have been.
Yeah. The kids don't even want to ride the bus home anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why Boone County schools and Fayette County schools don't even mess with the extracurricular buses because it saves them so much money. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
and that's the thing that I don't like.
Coach have to do the same thing here. Like, it's saved the athletic department some money that we're unnecessarily taking buses on road trips.
My boosters have to pay for the bus that I take for all girls away games. So all we do is fundraise. And,
I want to give a shout out, speaking of that, to Coach Barger. So Coach Barger's name is on our new gymnasium. We have a gym that's 4 years old. It's beautiful. It's the nicest gym in Lexington. It's also the newest. Coach Barger won 500 games, 91 state runner-up to Fairdale, legend. He's still living. And we still, like, when I got the job, that was my first phone call. He donated a check for $3,000 last week to our program.
Wow.
Like, that's how good of a guy Coach Barger is. We bought new road uniforms with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Massive. As I saw him at a middle school game and his grandson was playing, first off, I said, what kind of NIL deal do you want for your grandson to come to our school? You know, because he's playing for a different team. And jokingly, and then I said, Coach, do you have any former players or alumni from Tate's Creek that want to that are well off and want to give back? He said, how much do you need? I said, enough to buy new uniforms. Shoot, pretty much wrote a check right there. I'm like,
wow.
Dang, must be nice. So he's a retired educator, and he started doing appraisals for houses. So he's made a killing in house appraisals since he retired. Because his last year was 98-99 season.
Right.
At Tate's Creek.
Guys, I got to go put my kids to bed. 9:00. Love talking to you guys. Good luck this season to both of you. I've
Toby,
been following
thanks for
both of your
joining
seasons
on.
all
Yeah.
year, so keep up the good work.
Is Tate's Creek on? Appreciate Toby. If you're on, hey, we may be on later when you're done. Hop back on if you see us. You got the code or you got the link.
All right, man.
All right,
Good to
man. See you. Yes.
See you, Todd.
Do y'all do NFHS?
We there's this company called Glycod that does a lot of Central Kentucky games.
I think I've seen them on YouTube. I've seen some of your games on YouTube.
Ravi Moss did our LCA game 2 weeks ago, or back in December. It's great.
Yeah, I think I've seen some of those games pop up. Like I watched Madison Central and whoever they played in the finals of was their tournament. Were they in the White McGreer Maggard?
No, because we played in the Madison Central tournament. It was the same time.
Okay, well, I think it was a home game they played. I watched them on some YouTube channel. They ran away with it later in the second half. It was fairly close in the first half, but
yeah,
who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
My gut says Seattle. They've just been on a tear, man.
They have, and they've made it look easy too. I kind of hate it for Denver. I thought they had a legit chance until Knicks went down. I don't think Stidham can, but I also don't want the Patriots to win. So
it's crazy that 3 years ago the Broncos were terrible, the Patriots were down, quote unquote down. Seattle had a bad year. It's nuts. That's how good Sean Payton. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I agree.
If you can win in New Orleans, you can win anywhere, right?
The man is definitely getting it done. I know that. It just kills me, though, that I feel like, the Bengals offense is the best in football but can't win a game because their defense is giving up 40. They couldn't even beat the Jets. I mean.
Yeah. It's
and that window slowly closing with Chase and Burrow, and I don't necessarily think Burrow's going anywhere else. I know there's a lot of people out there saying he's done in Cincy.
See,
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Full disclosure, I'm more of I like college football more, and I also like the Reds more than the Bengals.
Well,
so this is sitting right here. For me, if I'm picking one professional sports team to win a championship, I'm picking the Reds.
I've seen them win a championship.
Yeah, I was young.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably, if I still like college basketball. That's still what I would choose to watch. If I had to watch anything, I would choose college basketball.
College basketball, man.
Although it's starting to irritate me a little bit with all these NIL. I don't know.
And see, I played at a small school, so Belmont is considered Division I AAA, no football, right?
Right.
So the king on campus is the basketball team, right? And the NIL and the portal stuff has helped teams like Belmont. Belmont's 18-3 right now.
Right.
They retained a lot of their good players from last year. Like Jake Feldhouse is going to play there next year.
Is he going to play golf there too?
I think the golf coach is trying to get him to do both. It would just be so hard,
Yeah.
It's a full-time job, man.
Well, any college.
So, as a Belmont, my three favorite teams in order are Belmont, Kentucky, Syracuse. I've always liked Boeheim.
Right.
So, Belmont, they've averaged 22 wins a year for the last 25 years. The way they do things, and the way the style of play, and it's not selfish, and it's togetherness, and it's still pretty pure, even in an NIL era, which says a lot about the coaching staff and the program. Sure. Really.
Well, it does, and I was always curious about how schools like that. I mean, obviously they have to have some kind of NIL opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could play this game. Take a guess on what do you think Jake's making next year?
He probably isn't making what Reese Potter is.
No, not even close.
75,000.
Not even that.
Really?
I know. But Patrick, they're 18-3. Like that's how good of a program it is.
Well, and they're one of the ones who, they run a system and they recruit to fit their system. They don't necessarily recruit the best athletes. They recruit the best players for what they do.
And obviously I'm biased because I'm an alumni, but like they did it in the A-Sun. They did it in the OVC. Now they're doing it in the Valley. They're second place in the league behind Murray State. And Murray State has quadruple the funds. Apparently, I've heard this. They have quadruple the NIL funds that Belmont has. So, and the Valley's tough, man. Like Indiana State, Drake, Northern Iowa, Bradley, Illinois State, Valpo, Evansville, Murray, Belmont. It's tough.
Right. It is. I get it. I mean,
but Belmont, they've been so consistently good. Like the Power 4 schools won't play them. Like Belmont didn't play a single high major team this year. But why would you? You got to pay Belmont money and you might lose. Like when I was in school, we beat Cincinnati and beat Alabama.
Right. On the road, both of them.
Yeah, and lost to Duke and Tennessee by one possession. Like Coach Bird went to UNC and UCLA and won before he retired.
Right.
That's why they got a paycheck.
That's why, and I've also, it's similar to that, of course, not with pay, but it's similar to that in, high school. Like when I coached Robertson County and we were good, nobody wanted to play us because they didn't want to lose to a small school. But when you're bad, you got everybody in the country knocking at your door wanting to play. When I was bad, I was everybody's senior night and homecoming starting in December.
Dude, this is a massive compliment to you. I remember when you, for one season, you were the boys coach and the girls coach at Robertson County. I'm good on that. No thanks on that. Well,
it wasn't planned that way. I was actually, the story behind that is, I think it was a Saturday morning, and they had asked me. We had a weight room on campus, and they'd asked me if I, for extra money, if I would work the weight room on Saturday mornings from 8 to 12. They would pay me hourly or whatever. So I said, yeah. So I was up there working the weight room, and I saw Rodney and Superintendent Holbrook pull up, and they both had like shirts and ties on, not necessarily a suit, but shirts and ties. And so I just kind of opened the door and was like, what are y'all doing up here on a Saturday at 8 a.m.? It's like, oh, we got some basketball interviews for the boys' job. I was like, oh, really? Like, yeah. And
were you already the girls' coach?
Yeah, I was already the girls' coach. But I remember one name they were interviewing. I don't remember them both. But they were there probably about 30 minutes, but I never saw anybody else pull up, so it was strange. And I just saw them leave. And I'm like, well, that went by fast. That must have went well. It's like, no, they both called and declined.
Huh.
It's like, oh. So they both started walking my way. And Rodney said, if I can make a lot of these games, boy, girl, double headers. And, Holbrook says, if I can pay you, the max amount for each, would you be willing to do it? Well, all I heard was max amounts for each. I never thought about the 2-hour girls practice and the 2-hour boys practice every single day.
Yeah, I think for one season it was enough, right?
And I really, that's all I did. And I really think that's what caused a lot of my health issues at the time.
You were practicing before school and after school, right?
I would do some 6 to 8, so I would leave kind of early, get one done so I could still get home at 5 o'clock at night. But there were some times I couldn't practice early, so I would just do.
I bet you prayed for a lot of snow that winter.
Oh my gosh, it was awful.
Well, you took one for the team, and all you were doing, and you've always been this way as a public educator, just whatever we can do to help kids, man. That's what it's all about.
And I think that's our reward is, helping the kid to see them succeed, to see them become productive members of society, to see them hold a job down to graduate. And I think that's why I like the alternative school so much because, a lot of those kids, I am their second chance. And a lot of those kids, I'm their only chance. They're in the court system with ankle monitors or just one more bad screw up away from being sent off or being sent to jail. And, I've helped a lot of kids graduate, and, it's nice because I've had some of them come back and say, if you weren't the alt teacher, then I probably never would have graduated.
That's awesome.
I'm tough with them, but I'm fair with them, and they really enjoy, we have some fun in there too. Obviously I can't go all day long and be strict. I think Toots gets, old Toots gets tired of me getting them fired up sometimes, but she's a great lady too. Lives down there on Old Flyer Creek.
What year are you in, Patrick?
I think I'm finished on my 24th. I can see light at the end of the tunnel. I just don't know if I would be able to.
I'm in year 14, so I got 13 left.
And we're so far along now that it wouldn't do us any good to find another profession. I mean, all the money we've paid into retirement, and but when I am able to retire, I'll have 2 girls. I'll have one that's going to be like a junior, senior in high school, getting ready for college, and I'll have another one in college. And so, hey, look what Clay Monroe says.
Oh my goodness, that was Clay's bringing us some old memories. We're playing the Lexington Catholic tournament. This is December of 2017. We're staying at the Camel House. We had a shoot around at Lafayette. I think we accidentally left Dante. That's how much of a whack job I can be. How you gonna leave Dante Allen at the hotel? It ain't hard, right?
Yeah, no, it's easy when you say the bus is leaving at this time and they're not there. You leave and send a message. I
used to tell Timmy Cooper all the time, "You got one job: make sure Dante gets on the bus." So I guess he messed up that night. But yeah, we went to Lafayette and forgot him. Had to go back. Then we get to Lafayette with Dante, and the Lafayette coaches are nowhere to be found. So we didn't.
Could you get in the gym?
No. I think we might have played Walton that night or Dunbar. Clay would know. Yeah, that was at the Camel House in December of 2017.
Where are you?
I don't want Clay's head to get too big, but Clay was probably one of the highest IQ players that I've coached.
Clay does a good job with our boys basketball team, helping Mason. I mean, he does a really good job.
And Mason, something kind of cool for me is, so I've been a head coach at Pendleton County, Ryle, and Tates Creek. Mason Monroe, I coached him for a year as an assistant, and he was my freshman coach for a year. He's now the head coach at his alma mater. And Nick Dorning was my assistant for 3 years at Ryle. So and they're both doing well. Mason's leading his alma mater. Nick's 12-6 at Ryle. It's going great.
Mason and them got a huge win last night at Harrison in the district. A huge win. And it wasn't ever close. They put them away early and kind of
snapped an 11-game streak, I'm pretty sure.
Against Harrison?
That's what Mason said. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, I would say Mason would know.
Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Right. Well, and that, our boys team is, we've got the right pieces. Sometimes, coaching high school kids is tough because they can't always put it together, or they don't always go out there and play like they can. And it's just absolutely frustrating. Same way on the girls' side too, though. It's just absolutely frustrating.
So my team won 7 straight in December. We've lost 6 straight in January, which has been miserable. And I keep telling our kids, man, so we've been banged up. We've had a lot of health issues, and we've actually never had our entire team since I've been the head coach at Creek. But that's a different story. I said, guys, you guys are good kids. Something good is going to happen to you soon. It just is. Last 2 Mondays ago, we lost at Lexington Catholic in double overtime. Had the lead at the end of regulation. Had the lead at the end of the first overtime. Had the lead at the second overtime and lost by 3. It's just we are just struggling in late game situations right now, which is on me. That's the head coach's fault.
Well, I'm a firm believer too, though, that there's a lot of luck involved, and there's a reason why. If you look at the metrics for college basketball, there's a column called luck, and it doesn't stay that way forever. It eventually changes. Don't know when or don't know how or what caused it to change, but it'll eventually turn around. But I've been wanting to, I haven't done it yet, but I saw this drill where, basically late game situation drill where just goes through every different situation and stuff, because we've struggled with that as well. And I need to start we've done it more recently, but I need to pay a little bit more attention to, going over those different situations in practice to where they're prepared for them if they do happen. But it just seems like there's so many things you have to cover, or so many things that you got to go over that you don't have time to fit it all in.
Well, and like I know how your brain operates. I'm pretty sure I do. Like after a 1-possession loss, on the way home, you're thinking of all the possessions that didn't go your way, whether it be at the end of the second quarter that you could have had back. But after a close win, you rarely think about that, that scoreboard can play tricks on your mind. It really can. Because sometimes you can play well and get beat, So, and sometimes you can blow out a team and not play well.
Right. Oh, yeah. And I've also played well before and been beat 20.
In college, a lot of times I would shoot the cover off in warm-ups. Couldn't hit anything in the game or vice versa.
Some of my best games were when I couldn't make a shot in warm-ups. I talked about that at practice one day. Like you out there watching the kids go through warm-ups, and every time they miss, you see them putting their head down and just arms going up like, what am I doing? Or what's going on? And basketball is just a very funny sport. A lot of it's based on momentum.
My junior year in college, I kept my stats in warm-ups. It sounds weird, but I've got my Bible, my childhood Bible right here, and I've got it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it.
You got your warm-up stats?
Yep. Junior year, and I have a story behind it. Why?
You kept them yourself?
On a Belmont cafeteria napkin. Yes. I don't know. I just kind of I told some of my college teammates, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to see what happened. I think I averaged like 56 a game that year in warm-ups. I had a career high, 96 at East Tennessee State. Career low or season low at Tennessee because we had to stay out for the national anthem and we couldn't shoot during the national anthem. I remember all that stuff. Oh, here it is. Found it.
That's absolutely great.
Samford. Now you really think I'm crazy. Samford 75, Austin P 52, at Pittsburgh 64, at Tennessee State 48. It's got my average 59.77.
And that's unguarded in warm-ups. Is that only 3-pointers?
Kane wants on the show.
Kane can come in. If Kane's got his own laptop, I can send him the link and he can join.
Just sit in here.
Are you all live?
We're live.
All right, I'm about to leave. I'm going to get all.
Well, too late now. You've already sit down.
Okay.
Clay's watching.
Bro, how many people you got on here?
Over 50 currently.
That's not bad.
We usually get anywhere between 350 and 500 after all the replays and everything. But I'm not used to having any on Saturday nights and during a snowstorm. There's probably people that don't have a lot to do, so they thought they'd come on and talk some basketball with us.
Clay's so bored.
Like family.
Remember when Clay had a buzzer beater at Scott?
Dude, that corner three. There's another story with that, but that scorebook.
Clay's best moment as a high school player was his freshman year.
I've always said that if you can find a dishonest person to keep the home scorebook, you can win a lot of basketball games.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, put that foul on the wrong person to get somebody a third foul in the first half. I mean, you got to find.
That's how Bobby Keith won all those games.
Hey, man.
Bobby Keith cheat. Come on, that's a huge allegation. That is a huge allegation you just dropped, Keaton.
Dude won like 18 regionals, didn't he? Something crazy.
Don Irvin's got some good Bobby Keith stories. I can't remember them, but
Don
Irvin. He coached me in high school. A great dude.
Yeah.
Love Coach Irvin. He said one year they were playing, was he at the McLean County?
No, he coached at McLean County.
And they played the South Hopkins Invitational tournament around Christmas time.
Shit. Yeah.
And his team came in 7th place, and he got on the trophy, it said SHIT, 7th place champs.
He said he was 7th place champs in the shit tournament. Hey, have you ever been a part of a team where you're beating a team so bad he ate a hot dog on the bench?
It was a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger?
My senior year, actually, I'm glad he's in here. That's the game because Kane was a sophomore. I was a senior.
Oh,
we played a lot together that game, which was cool for our parents and stuff. And our point guard was Tyler Maines, all-time wins leader, Pendleton County High School. No basketball players ever won more games than Tyler Maines. He was eating a cheeseburger on the bench during the fourth quarter as we won 84-18, and Coach Biggs confronted him about it the next day at school.
Who told Coach Biggs that it happened?
I don't know, but the way that Tyler told us that he asked him, and because he had bus duty in the mornings, and Coach asked Tyler the next morning and said something like, "Is it true?" Tyler's like, "Is what true? Is it true that you had a cheeseburger on the bench and was eating it during the game last night?" And Tyler said, "Yeah, I was." That's what happened.
I can't believe I would even let you on my podcast disrespecting my alma mater that way.
Hey, I think I was high point man that game.
Oh, you probably disrespected him too.
Did you see what Clay said?
What did he say? No, I didn't.
Says 2016-17 staff was elite. Kane would sneak 7 guys on the floor every practice.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, how would you guard Dante? You can't play 5-on-5.
I tried that one time and he scored 51. That doesn't work. But every time I tried to put 7 on the floor, they'd call technical.
Oh, it didn't work.
But yeah, you can do it at Lafayette. They had 6 on. Didn't call it technical.
Well, you got to put 7 on the floor, and it's not it is a technical. 6 ain't. 7 is. Did you hear what happened to my game at Henry Clay this year? Listen to this. I bet you ain't never seen this happen. So we go to Henry Clay. Ashcraft's on a bum ankle. First game back. She tries to give it a go. Lacey Tackett's not playing. So we're without our, arguably our 2 best. Hannah Spalding's really good too. So, but Lily tries to give it a go. She only plays the first half. We're down 18 at the half. So I tell Lily, look, this game don't mean a whole lot. No sense in you out there on a bum ankle. We don't have another game till the 29th of December. It's the 19th of December. You got 10 days rest. You're not playing the second half. So we go out the third quarter, and somehow or another we come back, and we're right around striking distance, down 3 or 5 to start the fourth. With 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, we're up 4 points. Their coach gets 2 technicals and ejected, refuses to leave the game. The referees drop the ball, walk off, game over. I get a win, 4 points. 5 minutes still to go in the game.
No way.
Wow.
No way.
He walked off the court. Then he'd come back, and the referee would say, "Hey, you're out of here. Get out." So he'd walk back there. Then he'd come back. So they went over to the game manager, who I think was the assistant principal, and the referee. It was a younger guy. I didn't know him. He only does Lexington games, so I'm sure you would know his name if I knew it, but I don't even know his name. I never had him before. He comes over, and he was as calm as could be. It was quiet, and he told the lady, "I'm going to tell him one more time. If he don't stay back there, we're walking off the court. We're done." And she says, "You're not going to talk to me like that." He drops the ball. We're out of here. The coach comes on the floor, starts throwing his hands up like trying to incite a riot. Game over. I get our girls in the locker room and say, "Come on, we're getting on the bus. Let's get out of here." And we got to win. I mean, there's still 5 minutes to go, and his team's down 4.
Yeah, I've not heard that story before. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, hey.
Do you know their girls' coach?
I do know the coach a little bit, but Nora Jane Dick for them, the 7th grader, baller.
She can play. And they got a girl that's a senior that's signed with K-State that can play.
Yeah. Nora Jane Dick, she's like Jamie Walls good.
I don't know about that good. I don't know how good Jamie Walls was a 7th grader, but we could guard it.
Is like 5th in the city in scoring as a 7th grader this year.
Well, she didn't. I mean, she only had like 11 or so against us.
No, she had 17. I just looked it up.
Or 17. She wasn't dominant. She may. I mean,
yeah, because she's 12 years old, Patrick.
But I don't think she's Jamie Walls. That's a strong comparison. I wouldn't even say she's Bailey Cummins good.
Bailey was good, man.
But
I think projected. I'm not going to say she's going to score 5,000 points or anything because she's playing.
Well, she ain't going to be. She's going to get players around her that are decent.
Or she could also go to a prep school or something.
Well,
yeah.
But she may not end up. I tell you what, if their coach, I like the guy, but I don't know how her parents feel. But
yeah,
I don't know how long she'll stay at Henry Clay with that.
I know what you're saying.
Henry Clay. I mean, that was a different animal for my girls. So you walk in, there's 20 metal detectors, and they're just shocked. And I'm like, girls, this isn't Butler. This isn't Falmouth. this is totally different.
I'm playing at Butler Park.
It is crazy that you are coaching at Pendleton.
I mean, I love it. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I wish, and I don't know how it was when you all were there, but it doesn't seem like sports is a priority sometimes. And I understand the school's an academic institution, but I wish the community and I just remember the kind of crowds that Pendleton County got when
I think the flood of '97 set Pendleton back a little bit, which a lot of towns could say that. And when Kane and I were coming through, which was 7 to 10 years after the flood, it was still popping. Like our home crowds were really good. But
hey Patrick, I just need to tell you this. Short time my wife worked with you. She really enjoyed working with you.
I appreciate that. Yeah, she
really did.
The cheerleading program's taken a hit for sure. It's kind of been a rough way to go the last couple of years. But when you lose the consistency and continuity that Abby provided, I mean, but she loved it.
We're laughing, but we agree with you.
She enjoyed working with you. So.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, she was great.
Hey,
I'm gonna get out.
Hold on, quick story. One time, Kane and I were coaching together at Grant County. I've never gotten a BBA technical, player or as a coach, but I've gotten two, one in the 8th, one in the 9th as a coach. We're playing at Grant, 8th region officials. Cornbread. Was it Cornbread?
Cornbread Maxwell.
A ref named Cornbread, who was old. You know Cornbread?
No.
So
I know Cornbread Maxwell.
We're playing the game, and Kane knows that his name's Cornbread, and Kane keeps calling him Cornflake. And he comes over to the bench and he says, if he calls me, points at Kane and says, if he calls me Cornflake one more time, I'm teeing you up. And we got to attack that game.
Yeah.
Cornflake.
But we smacked that ass.
Grant County's.
We lost there this year.
I'm telling you.
Their coach played at Miami, Ohio for a season.
Who?
Senior year.
Tyler Jones. He played at Grant County, class of 03.
He's their head coach?
Yep. Does a good job.
Who used to be Utterback?
Joe Utter.
Utter.
And then before that, it was
Sean West is the girls' coach.
Ron Kinman was before.
Kinman. He's
Utter,
NCC guy too, wasn't he? Wasn't he at NCC?
Yes.
Hey, speaking of officiating, shout out to the crew who did your game at Grant County. I know you got your head kicked in, but they did an awesome job. You can't.
He died. That guy died.
Jeff Afterkirk. Yeah, he did my game at the Christmas tournament. He died he had a medical episode in the referee room after a game. Had a brain aneurysm. Just happened last week?
He was my 8th grade AAU coach.
Really?
Really?
He died. He passed.
That crew did an awesome job. I didn't even know that.
We also had Marlon Gregg was on that game.
Marlon Gregg?
Yeah.
From Pendleton, he's refereeing in the 8th?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He did a lot of our middle school games in the past.
They did a great job.
Him and Mom graduated together, and he came over and hugged our mom before the game.
I can tell you, when we went to the Carroll County Christmas tournament, I was pretty pleased with the 8th grade or the 8th region officials. I was, we 3 nights of them, and I thought they were all right.
Did you see Roger Harden?
No, but listen, they played at Augusta last Saturday, and Augusta boys are struggling this year. Of course, they lost a lot last year, and this is one of those years to where they're playing a lot of kids who haven't really got a lot of time. But they were playing Carroll County at Augusta, and Augusta ended up winning. But Roger Harden, I mean, he ended up getting a technical. He whined a lot on every call. 3 or 4 of their fans got thrown out. Cops had to escort them. Rob had to escort them. And, and the referees weren't doing a bad job. It's just that the fact that they thought every call went against them, no matter what the call was.
Yeah,
and that seems to be common with the fans and a lot of. It's not just in Carroll County now. It's. I think people are thinking.
You saw the 8th grade brawl between Emelina and Carr Creek.
Yeah.
Somebody was tasered.
They just tased Ryan.
They got tased.
I mean,
we're out of here, boys. This game is over.
Let's get out of here. It's like back when that guy did a couple years ago. He said 606 by God.
Yeah.
Remember that guy? Oh man. And I think it goes, I've heard a lot of people say, I paid my $5 to get in here. I can say whatever I want. $5 to get you in doesn't give you the right to verbally assault somebody. I mean,
Yeah, that's why they read that. They read that sportsmanship script everywhere.
What is the penalty? Is there a statewide penalty on fans that are getting removed? Like I know as coaches, if we get ejected, there's 3 games plus a fine plus classes or whatever. But if a fan gets ejected, is there any penalty, or is that up to the school? Like if the school has,
it's up to the school. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know of people that have like been banned from games.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of it. The night we had our incident at Pendleton where one of my girls was knocked out and the other team the referees let the other team shoot technical free throws while my girl was knocked out. A parent in the stands of a cheerleader, wasn't even a parent of a basketball player, a parent of a cheerleader stood up and yelled exactly what I did, but they were a little bit louder than me. They basically said, "You insensitive pricks." And I thought it was insensitive that they were letting her shoot while she laid there knocked out. And it was so bad that the Fleming County coaching staff all came over while she was shooting. It was like, "Coach, I want you to know that, we told them that this didn't need to happen. They told us, you coach, we'll ref." And I'm like, wow. Okay. And I appreciated them coming over saying that, but like they walked that cheerleading dad out, basically for just standing up and saying they were insensitive and talked to Mr. Thornsberry and, he handled it well. I give him credit. Eric does a really good job as the assigner. Him and Mike Webster are great.
Yep.
And I like the fact that both of them were like top-notch refs. They were both really good managers of the game.
Look, when Lafayette had the 6 players on the court, tie game, 2 minutes left, I had to send it to those guys, and they showed it in front of the next association meeting in front of everybody, like the whole clip. Well, Coach, you was 7 seconds, 6 players.
I'll be honest with you. When
and we're screaming it during the play. It's not like we ignored it. Like we all knew. When
it happened.
Have you seen the clip?
Not of that, but when that happened to me, like Eric had seen the clip before I'd ever sent it to him. Like other people had already sent it to him.
Yeah, right. Huh.
But if you got the clip,
yeah, I'll text it to you. If anybody out there wants to see it, let me know.
Well, I can put it on the screen if you want to email it to me.
Is that going to be? Are we going to cross the line by doing that? Or
what's it from?
My phone from the Tate's Creek at Lafayette game.
No, I mean you're sending it to me. No. The only thing I can't really do is like if I'm watching your game live on NFHS, I can't stream that game live because I'm taking money away from NFHS. You know what I'm saying? I can stream anything from YouTube because it's public.
Yeah. I'm looking for it here.
So if you can, email it to me because it'll be easier for me to pull up.
All right, I found it. Just email it to you?
Yeah, just reply to the email I sent you earlier with the show link, and we'll show it on here.
What's the email?
The Patrick.Kelch at Pendleton. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay. Okay. No numbers, right? All right.
I mean, actually, does it show the referees in it? If it shows the referees in it, we probably shouldn't. I'll look at it myself, but
that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. If honestly, if it shows
one of the guys has been reffing, I think he might have reffed your high school games.
Well, I will look at it myself and watch it because I'm curious, but I'm not going to allow. Yeah. I don't think that I should probably show it with them on there. I'm not trying to.
I'm going to text it to you too because that might take a while. Yeah, that was a tough pill to swallow, man. We lost at the buzzer.
So you were up 1?
Tie game. just over 2 minutes left on the road. We lose by 1 point. And they scored the next play.
Listen, the dude's actually in bounds. Like the plays in.
No, it's a legit thing, man. It was so bad they apologized to our team the next game. All the officials did. And good guys, like the officials are good guys.
But let me ask you this: what was their reason for not giving a technical?
They said they didn't catch it in time, but it was 6.5 seconds. Yeah.
What do you mean they didn't catch it in time?
And they, like
the ball was on the court when they stopped.
Our players are yelling it. I'm yelling it, and their players are yelling it. And they called a quick timeout. No tech. Not that I've lost sleep over it or anything, but
well, when it's a seeded district game and you lose by 1, that's definitely a tough pill to swallow.
After the game, I said, guys, for some reason I've had some bad luck in my coaching career. I once had a player averaging 45.7 points per game through 12 games that tore his ACL. So
correct.
That was also a tough pill to swallow. I puked in my kitchen sink twice.
Well, I totally get that. But I don't know. I'm sure you talked to Eric.
Talked to Eric and Mike that night.
Yeah. Is there a time limit they have to call it? I mean, they ran an offense. There were people passing and cutting.
Well, no matter, I try not to think about it because they can't change the past. I mean,
it's over. But that's my first time seeing it, and like I'm watching it, and like they're literally running an offense. Is there a certain amount of time the referees have to catch that?
I don't know, but all my reffing buddies said it was a tech. It should have been 2 free throws, our ball.
So what happens? Does the Lafayette coach call a timeout?
They call a quick timeout. They score the next play. We're down 2.
Right.
Yep.
Wow.
And they have a starter that played for us last year. That was tough too.
Does that happen a lot in Lexington?
Yep. Well, we split though. We beat them at home in December. But there's an outside chance we could have been 4-0 in the district because we lost at Catholic in double overtime and lost at Lafayette by 1 point. So we're like our team, even though we're 8-9 record, we are trending in the right direction. Because 2 years ago they were 4-25.
Right.
Last year we were 13-16. This year we're 8-9. We made 29 threes in a game in December against Adair County.
I knew that. That's state record, right?
Second all time in the state, but no Division I teams ever made 29 in a game.
29 in one game.
No NBA teams ever made 30 in a game, which is bonkers.
Did you mean to tell me, is that all you did was shoot threes every possession?
29 to 57.
How many possessions did you have?
I got my iPad right here. Let me look. We scored 115 points.
I know.
Adair County has the number 1 RPI in the 5th region right now.
Coach Breeze back with Adair County?
Love Coach Breeze.
Yes. Yeah. So let me ask you this. So are you normally do you normally shoot a lot of threes?
Well, when I got the job, I was shocked at how small we were. Like we didn't really have any dominant big men, but we were fast. So to get our kids to buy in off a 4-25 team, I told them we're going to play extremely fast and we're going to shoot a lot of threes. So like last year we made 23s in a game at Western Hills. So for us to, 29 is a lot,
29 is getting it done.
I'm looking at that. I got the iPad right here. Hold on.
$29 is getting it done. I'm going to look up something real quick. Hold on here.
We had 32 assists that game.
What's the state record for most assists in a game?
No idea.
32 is a lot.
We had 11 turnovers.
I'm going to see how many games it takes my girls to make 29 threes total.
We average 11 made a game.
11 made threes a game.
I got a kid on my team that's made in 2 seasons. He's made 10 in a game, 9 in a game, 7 in a game, and 6 in a game. Tommy Hobbenrich, a junior. He leads all of in the 11th region. He scored more points than any other junior. This is my fault, but I think we're better than our 8-9 record. We've also played a tough schedule. Like we played at GRC Tuesday. They're number 4 RPI. There's 279 schools in boys basketball. I think 272 in girls. We're like in the 145 RPI, but I think we're top 100.
We're 47th in RPI right now. We're right at 60.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Actually, we dropped to 59. The back-to-back losses.
But it's hard to win games against 6 players.
It's tough. It's tough. I give you that.
I'm in a group chat with one of their assistant coaches, Adam Wilkerson. Great dude. He's been there a long time. And I bring it up all the time about the 6 players. He goes, "You're right, man."
I still can't believe that, and I don't know the responsibility of each official out there and what areas they're watching, but I always see somebody counting. Like at the beginning of a game, after timeouts.
Yeah.
Somebody failed to do their job.
For some reason, my stat app doesn't have total possessions.
Yeah.
But my educated guess, we shot 57 threes, had 11 turnovers, 12 offensive rebounds. I don't know.
We've only made 58 threes all year. You made 29 in one game.
How many possessions do you average per game? Do you know?
Well, I don't count possessions.
Yeah, I don't either. I would say educated guess would probably be 80, maybe.
That's pretty
maybe
solid.
less than 80.
If you only turned the ball over 11 times, you're getting quite a few possessions.
Yeah. We took 57 threes, but some of those were offensive rebounds.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty
and how many times did we drive the ball and get fouled?
It's a possession, but it doesn't count as a field goal attempt. Or
yeah.
How many free throws did you shoot? Did you look? You don't have to pull it back out.
Not many. I want to say 5, maybe.
If you're shooting 58 free throws, you're probably not shooting many. Or 58 threes, you're probably not shooting many.
Darren and I were texting after the game, and he was curious. He said, "How many did you all shoot?" I said, "I looked it up and said 57." He said, "I knew it was a lot." That was one of those games where it's just because they were a lot bigger than us. It just all clicked.
Well, Dare County's pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, they've won the 5th region the last 2 years, and they're the highest RPI right now. Our schedule's been brutal too. Like we have to play every good team in the 11th. Plus, we played at Grant. We played Adair. We played at GRC. We play at Dixie. We play at Woodford, who's in the 8th region now.
Is that Jerome Brown?
Jerome Brown, baby.
I think you all should play one-on-one before the game, and whoever wins the game.
I would put his Pittsburgh career up against mine. So.
Would you?
Oh yeah.
Did you win more? Did you win more college games than Jerome Brown?
Probably.
How many years did you make the tournament at Belmont?
3.
3.
But he, played in I guess he was in the Big East, wasn't he? Or was
Pittsburgh would have been the Big East then. Georgetown, Syracuse, Pitt, Villanova, Connecticut.
Let me look up his college stats. He might have scored 1,000. He played in 137 games. I played in 131. He scored 1,258 points. I scored 856. Yeah, he was way better. He was all Big East.
Yeah. I didn't know how good of a college career he had. I knew he had a good high school career.
And dude, he was all Big East when it was like legit. Yeah.
You know what? When we had Rod Snap on here the other day, or last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago, you know what Rod Snap loves to talk about?
It's hard telling.
The Dirt Bowl when they played.
Yeah, they love it. They love the Dirt Bowl. There's one in Lexington too.
They beat Chris Lofton's team in it the year he won. He said,
"Snapper's a hooper, man. He loves the game.
I bet he's physical."
His go-to move. We used to play in the Erlanger League with him. His go-to move would be drive at baseline right-handed on the right side of the court, fake like you're going back out to the three-point line, and then turn and hezzy and go back right baseline.
Rod Snap?
Yes.
Rod Snap ain't got a hezzy.
For 40 years old, he had a pretty good hezzy, I thought. He was, yeah. Well, and his son was on the team too.
Evan. He could play.
Oh yeah. A lot of good players in Kentucky, man.
And that's
we just don't have like Kentucky is special because we have one state champion where the other 49 states have classifications in private versus public.
Are you shocked, or what do you think the reason is why that the 2A never caught like the Class A? Like Pendleton doesn't even participate in the 2A.
Why hasn't it been like the Class A?
You know, the Class A caught on, and it's
well, for one, you're comparing 5 years to 35 years.
But like a lot of schools aren't even participating in the 2A though. Like
Yeah,
our
my last
section
year,
only has
Pendleton-
like 3 teams.
My last year at Pendleton was the first year for it. We lost to Mason at home after Dante got hurt. Yeah, and I think they dropped the next year. When Ellsberg was at Pendleton, I think they dropped out of the 2A. I'm pretty sure.
They've never done it since I've been there. And I think it's kind of like like both sports have to do it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll let like girls basketball do it, but boys basketball, no.
It's just not, I mean, I don't know. Like, I get the Class A. It's a big deal. Huge deal, right? Like, for Nicholas County to go down there and play, that's a massive deal.
And I'll be honest with you.
Their county doesn't have McDonald's.
Right.
It's a massive deal.
And I'm telling you, I've been lucky in my time. You know, I've won a Class A on the boys and girls side at different schools, and the experience in the Class A, you know, is just to give those kids an opportunity to play at a state level event is.
And I think the 2A is trying to make it classy. Because have you been to the Sports Center?
Owensboro?
Pretty awesome.
No, that's where the
cool.
Class A is right now.
But where's the 2A?
I don't actually. It may be there too.
I think it was.
2A's over, right?
2A's over.
Class A is kind of.
I don't know. What are we going to do? Are we going to do a 3A in 5 years? I mean, what are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, are they trying to go to classes? Are they?
It's probably somebody at a 2A school 10 years ago was complaining that they weren't an A school and they can't win the big one. So let's start this tournament to help benefit our kids. That's all that was.
Is Bell County 2A? Because I think it was their coach or AD at the time that was sending out the emails about it.
Yeah, it was definitely Bell.
Hey, what about Caverna boys? You seen them? They're tough.
I haven't seen Caverna.
Jordan Brangers, I saw, just got hired on their staff. And I saw where they'd won a game in the All-A State. Like, I'm going to go look. But,
yeah,
you know, Northern Kentucky, like Holy Cross girls are still in it. Bishop Brossart girls are in it. Newport boys are still in it. I mean, Northern Kentucky's been well represented in the Class A state. I wanted Nicholas County to beat Harlan so bad, or was it Hazard?
It was Harlan.
I think it was Harlan.
Yeah, it was Harlan.
Walton Verona's still in it.
Yeah, they had to drop us because of it, which is fine. So
you didn't want none of their coach. You didn't want that smoke. You didn't want none of Mike Hester.
Well, they got to come to us next year, which I feel better about. So,
does Martin County have that Braxton Keithley?
We play them.
Verona just beat them.
We actually are playing Martin County next season, first Friday this season.
Yeah, you wait till they graduate. Keithley. No, he's only a junior. Sorry.
No, I wanted to play him.
Did you?
Yeah, I want to see how good he is, like in person.
Who's the best player you've coached against?
Huh. Man, I've never thought about that. Best player I played against was Kevin Durant, for sure.
Did you guard him?
Yeah.
Did you try?
Tried hard.
Did you block him?
Nah. I played well, though. He won MVP, but I played well. Tubby Smith was at that game. Rick Bird was at that game. They were number one in the country when we played them.
Texas?
No, it was high school, Oak Hill Academy.
Oh, Oak Hill, yeah.
Played Pendleton at Bourbon, rubber floor. December 11th, 04. Now you got me thinking about the best player.
Did they beat you all bad?
94-64.
They were
The
good.
point guard was Ty Lawson.
Yeah. Oh, I knew they had a squad. I'd say the best
after the game. I actually played well. I had 25 and 12. And
Yeah.
Katie had 28 and something. Like, I played well. We got our ass kicked. And after the game, Coach Biggs is ripping me about turnovers or something. I'm thinking, I've got Kevin Durant guarding me, dude. Relax.
He probably didn't know who Kevin Durant was.
Probably didn't. After the game, we're in the cafeteria eating pizza, and they're all signing autographs like an NBA. It was unbelievable.
You're all fighting each other for a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
I'd say the best girl I've coached against is Rebecca Greenwell at Owensboro Catholic.
Well, when I was a GA at EKU, I got to watch every All-A game at Alumni. Loved watching her play.
They beat us on a last-second shot when she was a freshman.
She probably scored 1,000 at Duke as well.
Yeah, she did. She tore her ACL. I don't even know how many years she got. I think she played 4 years at Duke.
She made 17 threes in a high school game.
I know. I know.
By herself.
She's good. A good size, too. I mean, she's and I'd say the best boy I ever coached, Dante'd probably be the best boy I ever coached against. I mean, that night over at Robertson County that night, I mean.
He scored his 3,000th point that night.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Hey, I tell you something that's strange. All right. Bailey Cummins scored about probably 1,600 or 1,700 points for me. She scored her 2,000th against me. Have you ever heard of a situation like that?
Yeah. Huh.
Bailey was
really. Where was
really
that game
good,
at?
It was at Brackham. She was really, really good, man.
Oh, I know. I tell you, somebody that came to my mind when I was at Ryle, we played in the regional. It was the COVID year where the regional was at the home. We didn't play at NKU at all, which sucked for our kids because we upset Cooper. Cooper had beaten us 17 straight times. We upset him. Yeah. Anyway, we had to play Sam Vincent at Highlands. Dominated us. So he's definitely up there.
Sam Vincent was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Won a state title, man.
Yeah, for Highlands, yeah. We had Coach Listerman on not too long ago, and he was talking about Sam Vincent.
They had a really good team. That was the year Coach was coaching in like a science
face shield.
Yes. Yes. Remember that?
You did?
No, Coach Listerman did. That whole state tournament run.
Man, COVID affected a lot of people, dude. Like, we're still feeling the effects of it, like kids in school and things, just like.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. Do you imagine it? Could you imagine if this was your full-time job, dude? Like, if you could make enough money to sustain a living talking sports.
People do it all the time.
I know, but would you like that to be your full-time job?
Man, I think once I retired, yeah, but if I don't leave my house for a couple of days, I go crazy, man.
But I mean, you don't have to do it 24 hours a day.
Yeah, that's true.
You could do it 9 to 11 at night. I mean,
kind of what like Coach Jason Brown does and Pat McAfee and
McAfee's. Right. Hey, McAfee's he's a killer, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he was on Signetti before everybody was.
And are you aware that Pat McAfee was a punter? Like his personality is like he should be a linebacker or something.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's great for the sport of football, man. He really is.
I like him. But I'm a Stephen A. Smith fan where a lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
I like that.
Speaking the truth and backing up what you have to say, it says something about you, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Same thing with like Barkley. You know, those guys aren't afraid to say what everybody else is thinking, you know?
Yeah, and they're still employed.
And I still think that when I get out of coaching, I still think I'd love to write a book or have a show and just let everybody know the truth behind every situation that everybody thought was true because they read it on Facebook. Or
you're so well connected. You'd be great at that, man.
I just, nowadays it's that kind of stuff right there that makes it harder and harder.
I'm getting the little man just turned 4. I'm getting a look from the parents about bedtime.
Are you in his bedroom?
I'm in my bedroom, but I'm being loud.
I got you.
Apparently.
All right. Well, hey, we can do this again anytime. I enjoy it, man. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on, Coach.
Hey, it's great. 54 people watching this live. They're probably going to be upset we're stopping early, but hey, it's little man's birthday. He's got to get to bed.
Appreciate you, man. Good luck the rest of the year.
You too, my man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, see you.
All right. Man, it's always great to talk basketball with Keaton and Todd and people like that, but maybe I'm just the only one that thought it, but I think I could go 24 hours of this straight if I had people that would listen to me. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hope everybody's avoiding the snow, or at least avoiding the cold temps. Remember to keep your faucets dripping tonight. Don't want to wake up with any frozen pipes. Stay safe and stay hot.